Hello everybody, this is a request video. A person named Luka is a subscriber to my channel. He wrote a bunch of questions to me and he wanted me to answer them immediately. So I wrote him back and I mentioned that I will answer them, but not right now. These questions, they were not your typical request questions like what's your favorite color, what type of video games do you play, hey, what do you think about World Wrestling Federation, how about Hulk Hogan versus the Ultimate Warrior dude. No, these are political questions about politics. But the thing is, I logged into my YouTube page and I did not find the questions. They have disappeared. So they're gone. So I don't know if he erased them or what happened to them, but I remember one question. He asked about my opinion on the European Union. What do I think about the EU, the European Union? And I think it's good to be a member, to live in a country that is a member of the European Union. First, it's a lot easier to travel to other countries because you don't need visas, and there is no checkpoints. I remember in the 80s we traveled with my family, father, stepmother, and my siblings. We had a van and we went to Holland, and there was at the border control between Germany and on the border between Germany and Holland there was a border checkpoint, and they checked our passports and they looked at our car, searched our car, scrutinized the passports, and but nowadays there is no checkpoints at all between, not that I know of, between Holland and Germany. It's like you don't even notice when you enter Holland from Germany. It's like there are not even occasional checks. So, but there are differences because if you enter Sweden from Denmark, if you arrive with a ferry and you arrive with your car, let's say there's 4 dodgy guys in an old car, there's a high probability that they will stop the car and scrutinize it, look for contraband. So if you want to smuggle things into Sweden, I mean like drugs or something like that, cigarettes maybe, you should definitely take the train, the commuter train from Copenhagen, because on that train border control checks are very rare. If you arrive with the ferry, there's a high probability that they will stop you. So that they abolished all the checkpoints, that's a good thing about the EU. And the euro, the currency, if there is going to be a referendum about Sweden joining the Eurozone, I'm definitely going to vote no. You see, because then we will become dependent on Brussels. Now we have our own central bank, and let's say there's a crisis, then we can solve the crisis by devaluate our currency. Right now our currency is strong, so it's not good for our export. Everything that we export is becoming very expensive, so no one but wants to buy, or fewer customers want to buy our trucks and cars and the things that we manufacture. So if there's a crisis, our central bank can devaluate the currency, and it will be easier for the companies to export their products. But we can't do that if we join the Eurozone. And if I mean, now they have plans to tie up our currency to the euro for some reason. That's not good. So the euro, I wouldn't like my country to join the eurozone, but the euro is very helpful. It's if I go abroad, usually once a year I go abroad, and I maybe pass through a couple of countries. I only have to buy the euro. That's the only exchange I need. I don't need more currencies. That's very convenient. I mean, before you had to get lots of different currencies if you're supposed to visit a bunch of countries, but now usually you only need the euro. So for that reason, it's a good thing that these other countries are joined the eurozone. But and also it's easier for young people to work abroad nowadays. Lots of youth, they if they can't find work here, they usually they go to England, to London to live there, and they immediately find jobs, and they have new experiences. On the other hand, nowadays lots of people from the countries that used to be behind the Iron Curtain, now they arrive here to find work. So usually you can see Polish registered vehicles where I live. They're quite common because they arrive and they live here, stay for a while, for a short period of time. And they are craftsmen, they are carpenters, and they drive trucks, and they have these jobs. But the thing is that you don't have to pay them that much, so they are cheaper. I mean, they don't follow our agreements about wages. So if you want to hire a carpenter, you hire a Polish carpenter. The cost will be half of the if you compare to what a Swedish carpenter would demand in salary. So there's a trucker, he will work for half the salary. So it's difficult for the domestic trucking industry to survive because of the competition from other low-cost countries. When you have the manpower, it's low-cost manpower. So I don't know about that. That's a disadvantage. Of course, it's good for the customers. They can get cheap workforce, but our workforce, where's the job for them? Where's the jobs for them? So there's lots of advantages and disadvantages with the EU.